Today, we are going to talk about the very interesting and juicy topic of relationships. Whether you are single, dating, or in a relationship, our next guest has some advice for you. Joining me today is dating expert and author, Richard Phillips. Hi, Richard.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Welcome. Very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing real good, real good.
Wonderful. Well, we have to kick off by talking about your book, Understanding Your Man, Answers to the Many Questions That Women Have.
Yes.
That is quite a stand. You know, answers to the questions. You have the answers.
I think I do. I really feel like I do. And basically, I feel like I can help a lot of people. And that was the mission on doing the book. Also help a lot of people in relationships, in marriages, and situations like that.
Yes.
I talk a little bit about the good, talk a little bit about the bad, and whys. And I feel that it can help women understand men more by getting some of these answers. I didn't give away all the secrets, but I helped.
We want answers. We want answers. So you are a Fort Wayne native.
Absolutely.
Right? I know you've lived in many places, have traveled, and just decided to, you kind of gained your passion for becoming an author when you lived in Los Angeles, and you just decided to write, and this is one of the novels, nonfiction, that you decided to write. So why did you decide to write a relationship book specifically, and what type of experience do you have regarding the topic?
Well, I guess I should get a little comfortable. Well, basically, I had, just growing up, I always kept a journal. I always loved to write, stuff like that, and I always wanted to do a book one day. So just going through a lot of things in life and seeing a lot of people go through things in life, whether my friends or family or things like that, I said, I want to write something that can impact people, you know what I mean? So I want to write something that can help people gain knowledge of relationships. So I myself have been in relationships, you know, and like I said, I made sure I highlight the good and the bad, because a lot of things that we go through, they become lessons, and we learn how to navigate through them the next time and do something make sure it's a better outcome the next time. So I try to make sure I specify certain situations. So that's why I made every chapter in the book like a question that a woman will ask. What does it mean when my man does this? What does it mean when Henry does that? And stuff like that. So that way you can get a description inside the chapter that will tell you about it. Yes,
that's great. And I'm so happy that you sent me your book, because I've been reading it.
Nice.
And I want to talk about a couple of subjects, okay? So one of the interesting things when it comes to relationships that women face, the hard thing is a man who cheats. Okay,
Yes.
So we're going to dive just straight into that chapter. And like you said, you pose it with a question. So I'm going to ask the question that you have here in the book, which is, my man and I have a great relationship. He takes care of home and keeps me happy, but I know for a fact that he cheats. I do not want to leave him because I love him. Am I wrong for accepting his cheating ways? And I was like, how is Mr. Richard here going to answer this question? So share with us how you presented the response.
Well, I think in that situation, I think not necessarily that you're wrong, because a lot of females do stay because they're comfortable with their certain lifestyle and things like that. And with that lifestyle, they may put up with more than they should. But I believe that pretty much you shouldn't stay, you know, because cheating is unacceptable. And I've seen what cheating can do to families and relationships and things like that. So I feel if the gentleman is not all in or continue to be all in as he first started, I think it may be time to go another direction. Because I say a phrase in the book a few times that it's a phrase that my mother used to always say, one won't, one will. So if you can't treat me right and not cheat on me, there's someone else who will value me and treat me correctly.
Come on now. Amen to that. I absolutely agree. And I think what I had highlighted, one thing that you said is that you cannot use love as an excuse for staying around for unacceptable behavior.
Absolutely. And some people use that word and then it becomes a crutch. But I love him or I love her. But if they love you, they wouldn't do the things that they do.
Yes.
You know, because it can really hurt you. You know?
And something else that you address is weight gain. And I thought that was an interesting perspective just as females. So the question is, over the years, I've picked up a lot of weight. My man says it's okay, but I see how he looks at all of these other smaller females. I'm starting to feel unattractive. Am I in danger of losing my man?
That question pretty much will be up to the man, but I really think that you're not in danger. I believe if a woman just makes sure she retains confidence in herself, and if she feels that she's picked up a little weight and things like that, then she can try to do some things about it. Just make sure she acknowledges it, like, hey, I know I picked up a few pounds, but you know, that shouldn't dictate the relationship or anything like that. If you're still doing everything and giving a relationship your all, then it shouldn't be a problem, because women of any sizes should be loved and cherished and taken care of and everything. So I don't think that, you know, it shouldn't be a problem at all, because some women may gain weight with a thyroid condition or something, you know, genetically or from their family history and things like that. And I just think we just need to tackle whatever issue we have, and a good man should work with you, you know. So if my wife had picked up any pounds or anything, I would like to go work out with her, encourage her, and just let her know that you're beautiful no matter what, you know. But if you want to lose 5 or 10, let's go do it.
Yeah.
Or if you don't, I just want you to be healthy.
Yeah.
You know, be beautiful and be healthy.
And that I love. One point that you say, women are beautiful, period. They are queens of this world, and no woman deserves to be looked at or treated differently based on their size. And so I must say, Richard, as I read through your book, I feel that it's just really a message of empowerment and encouragement. And there's so many other, I mean, there's many chapters in this book. I chose just a couple that stood out that people don't really talk about as much when it comes to relationships, dating, and that dynamic. But I enjoyed the read, and I appreciate the empowerment, like I said, that you were presenting to the audience. Yes.
Absolutely.
So if someone is interested in purchasing your book, where can they go?
Well, they can go, we have a website, www.simplicitybooks.com. Simplicity Books is not a business, but a book company that I started because I plan to release more books. And just off that website alone, we have sold over 7,000 copies just off the website. And pretty soon, within the next week or 2 weeks, we're now going to be on Barnes & Noble, going to be on Walmart, Amazon, Target, and a few other, where people could just type it in and order it that way as well. And we're going to take this thing worldwide.
I love it. I love it. Well, I feel like a part 2 is needed. So many more topics to discuss. So we definitely have to have you back. Thank you so much for joining me today.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Absolutely. If you would like more information on Richard's book, Understanding Your Man, and how to order it, we'll be sure to post the website below, and we'll be right back.